All right, day 109 begins right now. Start out with your capitalization and check your answers at the end. We're going to move into punctuation. Grab my sheet for day 109. Let's see what we got going for punctuation. Nothing new. Rubbing her eyes, the extremely tired woman lay on a thick, colorful rug to rest. All right, the first thing that you'll notice is that we have a participle phrase introducing our sentence. And the participle phrase is rubbing her eyes. And if you remember from things we've learned in the past, when you have an introductory participle phrase, it's followed by a comma. So rubbing her eyes, comma, the extremely tired woman lay on a thick, colorful rug. All right, so we've got two adjectives in a row. When you have that, you put a comma between them. So it would be a thick, comma, colorful, rug to rest, period. Okay, so there's not too much going on this one. Rubbing her eyes, the extremely tired woman lay on a thick, colorful rug to rest. I did want to point out, because I know it wasn't too long ago, that we had a review of lay and lie. And I just wanted to show you that this is the correct form of the verb. Lay is the past tense of to lie, and you use that when you're referring to someone or something resting. And as we know that she's tired and she's resting and she's on a rug, we would use the past tense of to lie, which is lay. All right, I know you're glad to know that. Parts of speech, nouns. Review. If two or more own the same item or items, place apostrophe plus S after the last person if the last is singular. Example, Tom, Joy, and Ralph's grandmother. Okay, they all own her, so you only do the apostrophe S after the last word, the last person. If two or more own separate items, use an apostrophe plus S for singular nouns and apostrophe after S for the plural. For example, Jane's and Don's wallets. They each have their own wallet, so that's why you do the apostrophe S for each one. Girls and boys clubs. It's S apostrophe for girls, S apostrophe for boys, and the clubs. You guys can't see my dog right now. She wants to go outside in the worst way. She's got to wait until the video is over. But she's making really desperate faces at me right now. Okay, so we're going to do the possessive noun and the object possessed. All right, a teacher of Susie and Micah's. So what is being possessed? Besides my dog right now, the teacher is being possessed by Susie and Micah. So how you would punctuate that, how you would phrase that is Susie and Micah's teacher. I'm going to have to just hit pause. Okay, so I can't remember. Susie and Micah's teacher, I think that's what we're talking about. Okay, Susie and Micah's teacher. So the teacher belongs to Susie and Micah. It's just one teacher. They both own her, so to speak. So it would be Susie and Micah's apostrophe S teacher. Susie and Micah's teacher. Okay, next one. Lunch boxes belonging to Connor and Jen. Okay, I'm going to assume that both Connor and Jen have their own lunchbox, that they're not just sharing one lunchbox. So we would write that then, Connor's and Jen's lunchboxes. Of course, it would be apostrophe S for both of them. They each own a lunchbox, and we're referring to it. So we have Connor's and Jen's lunchboxes. All right, the last one, bicycle helmets worn by both boys and girls. So it would be boys and girls helmets. Boys would have the S apostrophe and girls would have the S apostrophe. because both groups own their own. They're not being shared. Thus, you punctuate it that way. So now you can see the answer to all three. If you have questions about that, let me know. All right, now we're moving on to parts of speech pronouns. When making comparisons with than plus a pronoun, use a pronoun in the nominative. Holly is happier about the election than we. Holly is happier about the election than we are. Okay, so that's the comparison, than, we. All right, but backing up for just a second, who remembers what the nominative pronouns are? Can you name them? If you were in class right now and I said, hey, tell me the names of the nominative pronouns, would you be able to do it? If not, please refer to page day 40, and you will see on day 40 that the nominative pronouns are listed. I, he, she, we, they, who, you, and it. Those are the nominative pronouns. So in our example, we have, you are much more interested in this project than, would it be I or me? Well, we just looked at that list of nominative pronouns. I don't remember me being on there. I was, though. So your answer is than I. So I wrote that here, and then I also wrote, other examples. You could say than he, than she, than we, than they, than you, than it, than who, because those are all the nominative pronouns right there. All right, very good. Wow, 4 sentences to combine into one sentence. Be excited to see what you guys come up with. Let's double check the capitalization. You did it on your own. You are just checking to make sure you are right. So let me read the sentence to you. Pay attention to what's capitalized. The young couple bought a book entitled Parenting Guide to Your Toddler and a kiddo cup at the Baby Blessing Company on Bayberry Circle. Okay. Kiddo is capitalized because it's the name of a particular product. All right, so hopefully you have those all correct. If you had them wrong, fix them. If you didn't have them wrong, good for you. All right, great work today, guys. God bless you.